Well, it took a little while longer, but we are finally live here at Lasco Regional Park in Mandarin, Polk State College. All we'll say is I-4 in Orlando. That's perfectly understandable, but we are underway. Trinity Baptist in the whites going from the right to the left. The Eagles from Polk State College of the NJCAA wearing the black uniforms going from the left to the right. I'm Ray Bureau along with Jair Zavallos. So pull up a chair. There's a lot of soccer here tonight. The men's game, a South Region matchup against Toccoa Falls College. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. Trinity Baptist, no wins, 4 losses so far. This is not a South Region game, but they are 0-2. The last game was a 2-0 loss to Toccoa Falls on September 11th. Polk State, no wins, 3 losses. They are 0-2 in the NJCAA Division One Region 8. Their last game was a 3-1 loss to Eastern Florida State College, a district matchup on September 17th. Now let's say hello to Jair. Glad to have you back on the mic with us tonight.
Yes, it's great to be back. It's great to be here again. It's great to see amazing football here. Uh, I'm excited to see what the girls have to offer, and we're here. We're excited just to be here. Thank God that Polk State had a safe drive. 4 accidents. You know how it is down south.
Not them, they weren't in the
Yeah,
accidents, but
yeah.
those accidents slowed
Oh
things
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
That was not a shot that Brandolyn Sims, the goalkeeper, stopped, so no save, but good defense so far. Polk State has scored 1 goal this season. Sophia Roldan, Trinity Baptist, 3 goals in 4 games played. Laney Ford, both her goals were on free kicks, and Hannah Lohman has a goal for TBC. Both teams looking for the first win of the season, and we have ourselves a whistle. Offsides, the call against Polk State. And Jair, we have to remember not to just say Eagles because our
Oh
opponents,
yeah.
also the Eagles, and tonight, Toccoa Falls, the Eagles.
Yep. It's as we were mentioning it before. Almost every
I'd say half
college
the
or
teams we play,
yeah.
very common name in high school and the college ranks as well.
Yes, yes, and it's great to see that we're all here competitively playing, and we're with this weather. Last time, the rain and the
Gorgeous out
humidity.
here.
Yes, the rain and the humidity was crazy, but now we have a beautiful sunset. We have lights, and it's just great to play in this weather.
Well, the bad news is our field took such big hits from the rain. There's a pass inside the box, but offsides was Zoe Torres. So much rain that the field is still unplayable. Hopefully, we can use our home field next Wednesday when the men play Andrew College. But the good news is we love it over here at Lasco.
Oh yeah, we've had open arms here uh, from the owners here, and as we mentioned before, everyone pretty much uses this field, and this field, especially since it's been renovated with new turf, it's ready to play every single time.
Jair, I got an ad for cake recipes. I'm popping up on my screen. You want to bake some cakes here?
Oh yeah, definitely after the game. But right now, as I'm seeing, we're seeing some good football. We're seeing some good passing, a little flick from behind. So let them cook.
A little fair notice. We're on battery power, so we hope we can stick with you for the entire game, both games tonight. There are reasons the city did not put electrical outlets here at Lasco. We won't get into that, but we'll just hope that we have enough battery power to go through 2 ball games here tonight.
Yes,
Late start, but we
absolutely.
are underway.
Yes, as we're seeing right now, I think just with the excitement and from both teams and both players, we're seeing a lot of transitioning from back and forth. Polk State is doing well in staying on their attacking half, and as we see Mendoza playing it going forward with our captain, number 15, Hannah Lohman, but she unfortunately can't pass it. Polk State intercepts it, going down line with number 24, Naomi how can we say that?
Cacique.
Kesik.
That ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be Polk State with the throw in. Jason Campbell's working our camera, and he'll be on camera later tonight as the gentlemen take on Toccoa Falls.
Speak.
Jason, 3 goals so far this season, and I told him a few minutes ago I want 3 from him just tonight. Can you do it, Jason? All right, defense is going to give you the opportunity. They're going to get the ball to you.
speaking about the TBC men's soccer, they came out here earlier just to support the women's side, and right here we have a lot of people out here in the sideline cheering the women's soccer team.
Well, the men are already here. That ball cleared away. Nice defensive play by Trinity Baptist. Now waiting for the ball to come down is Sophia Salas. She sends it up to her offensive side. So far, Polk State's had the ball control.
Yes, right now.
But that keeps happening. They keep getting called for offsides. That was Cacique a little too far. As Jair and I talked about last time, it's difficult not to get offsides. You have all the adrenaline, you see an opportunity. Have to hold ourselves up to make sure we don't cross that line.
Yes, I've played against teams where they do the offside trap, and as we're seeing here, TBC women's soccer is doing very well, holding on to the 18. And because of that, I see them communicating. We hear them communicating, staying disciplined on defense, and as we can see, we're getting a lot of. I think that's the third offsides this game.
Polk State with the throw in, but that one goes astray, and TBC for the first time will be on their offensive side of the field. Polk State, you look at the record, no wins, 3 losses, but remember, they're playing tough competition. These junior colleges, don't let the name fool you. They can play sports,
Oh, absolutely.
especially in the scholarship division, which Polk State is. They are Division 1, Region 8, Central Florida region. And they come away with a steal,
We have
and that's a great pass to Cacique, and the shot is wide, and
what
a break by the Eagles as that one was pulled. An open net opportunity for Cacique.
yes, what a defensive clearance for by number 18, Alyssa Lechuga. Right now, even though she was last year a goalkeeper for the women's, she's joined into the center back position, and she's doing amazing and fascinating.
She'll do whatever she is asked to do. She just loves to play the game. That corner kick to the top of the box.
There was no clearance. Polk State still has the ball. They cross it back in.
That was a long
Header
pass
by
attempt,
Polk's.
and the header is over the crossbar by Cacique. Another
Yes,
break
number
for TBC.
Yes, number 24, Cacique with the header. And as you can see, there was no call for offside. So she was onside. So that's something that TBC is going to have to look at in set pieces, learning how to clear the ball and moving and stepping up the line.
Goal
Goal
kick
kick.
for TBC. Naomi Cacique, a sophomore from Davenport. Also a transfer from Furman University. So she has some D1 experience.
Oh yeah, and you can tell, you can see her presence on the field. You can see her proudness to go forward and attack and to go forward with the ball. And she's already been having several opportunities to go forward and laying it off for her teammates. So you can definitely see the experience here.
That one goes out of bounds, and another corner kick for Polk State. It's already their fourth one of the night. So Polk State keeping on the attack. Missed an opportunity a moment ago. Cacique, the header, was misdirected this time. And Trinity Baptist, known for playing good, tight defense.
Yes, what we saw in the middle of a clearance.
There's a pull and a shot, but didn't get much of it. Arissa Labiki.
Fortunately, there's no video assistance referee here, known as VAR, because they'll have to look that back. I think there was a handball in the penalty box, but there was no call for that. So
That will go as a save for Brandalyn Sims. She has 22 goals allowed in 4 games, 27 saves. Now, let's qualify that. The first 2 games were against Warner University and Kaiser University, 2 of the top-ranked scholarship programs of the NAIA.
yes, absolutely. I know for the men's side of Kaiser, they've dominated their region for many, many years. So I can only imagine with the women's side.
There's Cacique in the box. Lechuga on the defense, but that is a goal by number 24, Naomi Cacique, and it's 1-0 Polk State.
Yes, Cacique shot at first post. Unfortunately, our goalkeeper cannot save it. As we mentioned before, Cacique with her experience, using her skills and moving forward, winning her 1v1s.
So in minute 11, 1-0 Polk State.
As I'm hearing from the coach from Polk State, we're seeing a high pressing, and we see a foul by number 11, Anissa Labiki.
Little push from behind. And so Trinity Baptist will get the free kick.
Yep, statistically speaking, in the game of soccer, within 5 minutes of the first goal, there's usually another goal that comes in. So let's see. Hopefully, Eagles can, well, either Eagles can probably score another goal.
Long cross pass to Lucy Rothfuss across the field. She gets it past the midfield stripe. Ellie Bakiska trying to find some help.
Right now, we have not seen our TBC women's find Ellie McKeska. Once they find our number 12, she's using her speed and she's going to use her experience to move forward, just how Polk State's using number 24, Naomi Kesik.
And unfortunately for TBC, Tatum Wolke won't be available tonight, recovering from an injury. Hopefully she'll be back in just about a week and a half or so.
Yes, last time we spoke, she said about 2 weeks ago, in 3 weeks, she's going to be able to start running. We see a layoff by McKee's to Lane Ford. Lane Ford unfortunately cannot get it, but Maddie Boss recovers it and lays a long ball to McKeeske. Unfortunately, she loses it, and Polk State playing out wide to the left side to number 22, Zoe Torres. Zoe Torres is passes to Lane Ford. Lane Ford recovers the ball. Maddie Boss passing into her back to Torres, number 4. She kicks it off another from Polk State Torres, number 22, and throw in for the Eagles.
Both
TBC.
teams attacking the ball very well.
Yes, as we see here, number 24, Cacique from Polk State.
Another
Winning.
offsides call against Polk, and TBC will get the free kick. But Cacique, she's been up and down the field, and she's gotten herself into scoring position on almost every possession, but unfortunately for her and her team, she is breaking that plane. Have to keep one defender between the receiving player and the goalkeeper.
Yes, as we're seeing here, Cacique is not only an attacking player, but she's working hard defensively, helping with the high press. The high press starts with her, and she's winning the ball even from the midfielder. She's dropping back, and she's also that type of striker that not only makes runs forward, but she likes to check in, receive the ball, and lay it off to her teammates.
That's Madison Kostick taking it up the left side, double team. The ball rolls out of bounds, but that will be a corner kick again for Polk State. Number 5 so far tonight. And we still have 32 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yes, Coach Ray, did you also mention that Polk State only scored one goal so far this season?
That's correct.
Now let's make it. They're made it two now.
They came against Eastern Florida State on September 17th. Sophia Roldan did the honors, but again, they play some very good junior college competition.
Yes, another corner kick by Polk State and a header from Cacique, number 24. Unfortunately, she hit it out wide. Goal kick for the TBC Eagles. She hits it to the captain, Hannah Lehman. Lehman controls it, winning it off 2 players. Unfortunately, the third player from Polk State wins it. And we have number 8, Delight Kaboya, with the ball. She plays it back, and they reset the play.
Polk State has played Monroe College 3-0 on September 5th. They were in the second half against Pasco Hernando State College, but that game got called because of weather in minute 68. Actually, they had scored 2 goals coming in. My mistake. It was 2-1 against Miami-Dade College and then Eastern Florida State. And that is goal number 2 of the night for Polk State, and the shooter comes up limping, but she's going to be all right.
Yes, that was actually a fantastic play, winning the ball on the attacking half and resetting the play, playing it from the back, even with the goalkeeper involved, playing it out wide and switching play from one side to the other and penetrating through the middle, going from out wide to the middle. And There was another run from 24 Kasike who draw in two defenders with her, leaving it that gap open for a simple tap in.
Well, Kasike gets the assist. Anissa Labiki is the goal scorer, and it's 2-0 Polk State. Well, you said the second goal, when there's a quick one, the second goal usually quick to follow. That's the case. Minutes 11 and 15, and Polk State leads 2-0. I remembered you corrected me last time to make sure I say nil. I'm surrounded by soccer players. Caleb South is doing the live stats. Jair, former player, now coach for the TBC Eagles. And Jason Campbell's on the camera. So I better say it right, huh? Free kick coming up for Polk.
This is about the fourth set piece here. And as they mentioned before, set pieces are basically free goals. They play it short to their captain, number 18. She tries to take the shot.
Well, Laney Ford's 2 goals have been from those set pieces on free kicks just outside the box. Rolls out of bounds. TBC will get possession. Olivia Torres throws it in. And Olivia took a few extra steps.
Yeah.
And Polk State comes away with possession. That's Kostick with the steal, heading right up the middle, and Mendoza picks it off.
Yes.
Looking for Makiska, but the pass was a little too strong and off her legs.
Yes, I think this is Mendoza's third time touching the ball so far in the last 15, 16 minutes. So if the Eagles want to get back, if the TBC women want to get back into the game, definitely the midfield need to touch the ball more and play more penetrating passes to their strikers.
That was Gabriella Clark clearing it away. And Jair, we can see just how fast these Polk State players are. The shot and a save by Sims.
Yes, they know they look like they've been playing for years together. I don't know if you mentioned if they are a whole bunch of sophomores, juniors. What do we have here?
Well, this is a junior college, so they are going to be freshmen and sophomores. Most of the team, it looks like they have a pretty even split according to the roster.
Well, if that's the case, then if most of them are their second year returning, you can tell that they've been putting the work
That
in the
shot
off
attempt
season.
by Kostick goes up and over the crossbar, her first attempt of the night. Tell you, they're not afraid to take those shots. They are very aggressive.
Yes, the stats are showing otherwise in terms of goal scoring, but as we can see here, they're definitely attacking. They're shooting from any angle, any spot within the 18, and I think as a coach, I'll love to see that.
Now, Kostick is a sophomore from Lakeland, Florida's McKeel Academy. Came close, but got under it just a bit. Throw in for TBC, and they're playing from behind 2-0 here in the first half. We have approximately 28 minutes until the intermission. Now, because of the late start, we may have a shortened halftime.
Yes, yes. The ref has pointed to us that they might have to shorten the time so then we can have both games happen tonight. We would hate to postpone another game. As mentioned before, Florida College had to be postponed for the men's soccer side due to weather. And
And we lost 2 games with the Fort Lauderdale. They had to unfortunately cancel their entire season.
yeah, unfortunately,
So that is the reason that Toccoa has come down tonight. Toccoa also needs to get another game in. Remember, we have to have 12 games to qualify for the postseason. Both teams had openings tonight, so we appreciate Coach Nathan Lowry. He's also the SID and on the administrative staff at Toccoa, coming down here to Jacksonville to play the game tonight,
yes, absolutely.
especially on
Toccoa,
short notice.
despite Toccoa and TBC men's soccer always constantly playing against each other, and we see a heavy rivalry between the women's side, there is a lot of professionalism and brotherhood within off the field as well, on and off the field.
TBC trying to advance, but that one will go out of bounds, and Trinity will have the throw in. A little shy of midfield, and they really haven't had many opportunities on their offensive side.
No, not at all. And like I mentioned before, we haven't really found a combination of passes within the midfield. We haven't been able to find our striker on a one-on-one chance. So once we is able to do that, then most definitely we can start looking at some shots and potential goals. And like we said before, 2-0 is an easy way to come back. It's a mental state at that point for both sides, and we just got to keep the faith and stay strong.
Kiska lost control of the ball. It was stolen away by Labiki, who has scored the second goal tonight.
Yes, and as we're seeing here, we're seeing a lot of number superiority. We're seeing a lot of skills and talents, especially players out wide. We have number 22 from Polk State, Zoe Torres, winning her one-on-ones, maybe even two-on-ones. We have a clearance by Abigail Mendoza, another clearance, but number 14 from Polk State wins it back, and they reset the play. I really love the way Polk State are playing in a sense of trying to win the ball back once they lose it, and once they win it back, they like to reset the play. They don't like to force every pass, and they like to play from the back.
Now, they're aggressive, but they also know when to back up and make sure they have a good opportunity.
Yeah, they take advantage of every opportunity. You can see a system here in play. You can see everything going on. We have a foul here.
Looks like that's going against Lucy Rothfuss from the push. And Kostick will set up. Free direct kick. It's a long way out. She sends it in front of the goal. Ball's knocked down momentarily and then cleared to the side. So a throw in for Polk State.
Yes, and in the meantime, we have a sub going on. We have number 8, Delight Caboya coming in for number 30, or coming out for number 30, Maria Edward.
Eduarda from Sao Paulo, Brazil, making her first appearance of the night.
Yes, you know what how the Brazilians play. They like to have a little flair into their game. So let's see what we can see from Eduarda.
Kostick could not hold on to the ball, but she's able to pick it right back. Rothfuss with the interception. And a ball being pinballed around and eventually controlled by TBC. This one is going to get tapped toward the sidelines and out of bounds for a Trinity throw-in. We have about 23 minutes remaining. 2-0 Polk State. Of course, one thing when we're away from our home, we're unable to put that score line up there. Fans really enjoy it, and it's a really nice-looking score line. You'll get to see it if we ever get to play on our home field again.
Yes, hopefully if there's no rain within the next week, we'll definitely see that for the men's side against Andrew College.
Wednesday at 4.
Yes, sir. Right now, number 22 from Polk State, Zoe Torres, winning her one-on-ones again with her flair.
I thought for a moment she started to limp, but she shook it off and is right back on the pitch. Rothfuss giving chase defensively, trying to beat the attacker, but the Polk player does win the race to the ball. Here's a shot that is knocked down by a defender and out of bounds.
By Abigail Mendoza. We saw Alyssa Lechuga and Abigail Mendoza blocking shots. But it looks like it's a goal kick.
Actually, it did hit off a Polk player. I did not see that. That post right there.
Yeah, I did not see that either. I thought it was going to be a corner, but fortunately
yeah,
we have a goal
that
kick.
That post that appears up on your screen, that's the tent covering just in case we have a little precipitation. No matter where we put the camera, something's going to be in the way at one angle.
Oh, yeah.
That one goes off. Makiska stays in bounds.
Makiska using her speed and her hunger.
First
she wins it. She takes a shot.
It's good to see the aggressiveness, though. She did push it a little wide to the right, but the first shot attempt for Trinity Baptist is Ellie Makiska.
Yes, I don't blame her. If I'm not receiving the ball as a striker, and she has not been receiving it, she's going to try to win it back as best as her ability. And she has her speed and aggressiveness to do that in her experience, and she saw that.
She was our leading scorer last year.
Yes, and I believe, foul from Polk State on Alyssa Lechuga.
And it's going to be TBC's ball.
Yes, but I was mentioning Ellie Makeska has won, I think, 2 years in a row, all regionals. I believe her first year was second team, and this year, or last year, first team. So she definitely has experience and talent to continue moving forward.
Oh, that ball knocked over my water.
Nice, Gnomes, nice.
Jason, you can use your hands when you're on the camera. Ball knocked over my cup of ice water, so I'm going to have to get some more during halftime.
We
I'd rather
saw,
knock over the water cup than the camera, though.
yeah, as we saw here, we have number 22 from Polk State on the ground, Zoe Torres. We saw Alyssa Lechuga put in a heavy and aggressive tackle, but it's not a foul. But the ref does have to stop the play to make sure she's okay. I think she just lost a little bit of wind. That's all.
Good to see her right back up on her feet. Nobody came onto the field, so she's allowed to stay.
Right now, we're gonna have a drop ball from the ref, and we're gonna continue playing. Goalkeeper has the ball in their hands. She's gonna throw it or punt. Yep, punt it down forward.
Tell you,
Right now,
Sims can really boot it.
yep, McKeska wins the header, lays it perfectly to Hannah Lehman, and unfortunately, the TBC lose the ball. Number 3 from Polk State takes the shot, and it goes out wide. Goal kick for the TBC Women's Eagles. So this is about at least the 10th. How many shots we have, Caleb South, for Polk State? We have about 6 shots, and out of the 6 shots, 3 were on target. That's a good stat right there for Polk State. We have a foul from Polk State. We have Lucy on the ball, taking a little quick breather, allow her team to get settled. Kicks it long. McKeska, the only one again trying to win the first and second ball. We have Caitlin Lewis
Good to
winning
see
the second
Caitlin
ball.
back on the pitch.
Yes, it's great to see her. Last year, she had a couple knee injuries, and she's been moving forward. She's actually been training a lot with the men's side, um, gaining a couple experience and learning how to rehab properly throughout the offseason. And she was playing actually with Royal Palms, UPSL team, uh, women's, and I think Maddie Ballast as well was playing this summer. So they were working hard throughout the summer, hungry to play. I believe it's both their last year here. I for sure for Matty Boss. So they're hungry to win. They really want to win like they won their freshman year. But right now we're seeing great football from Polk State, sending it long. I believe that's going to be offsides, but the goalkeeper grabs it.
I probably would have had Eduarda gotten to the ball first.
Yes. One thing I'm noticing here for the Eagles, I like see that they're trying to move up forward. But what's successful for Polk State is they have the numbers going forward. They have a system. They have their shapes. They have their passing sequence. We have not seen that from our women's side yet. Every single time we send a long ball, there's only 1 or 2 players out there to win it, and hopefully we can fix that before halftime. Maybe get a goal in beforehand.
And
Uh, Referee
that's
plays advantage, and you see here McKeska. She was not offsides. Maddie passes it to Maddie Boss. Maddie Boss unfortunately loses it. Olivia
McKeska was on
Torres.
the defensive side. You don't get called no matter what when you're
Olivia,
on your own defensive side.
yep, Olivia Torres was caught a little too high trying to win the ball back. We see number 24 with her defensive prowess.
What a save by Sims.
Yes,
Coming out of the goal, and she caught that one on the fly right off the foot of Kasiki, rather, her 5th attempt, third one on goal.
yes. As we were mentioning before, Cacique has a great experience, and we're seeing it right now. And we saw her shove 2 players, and we saw a goal opportunity, but with some great hands from our goalkeeper, she was able to catch it. Good touch from number 18 here, and she's able to play back. Kidwell playing back to her goalkeeper, Cranes. It's great to see when a goalkeeper is great on their feet, so you can trust them as a center back and as a defense to play in the back and move forward. We have number 17 on the ball from Polk State. She plays it out wide to 27. 27 taking her space. She's moving forward. She's pretty much hit at least 30 yards going forward. No one has attacked or has defended her yet until Olivia Torres has, but she unfortunately couldn't win the ball. And Lane Ford kicking it out of bounds. As we're seeing here, we're seeing a very young team, a very young back line from the Eagles, from the TBC Eagles. Now we have about 3 out of 4 who have not played center back last year. The only experienced one here is Lucy, and we're right now stopping for a quick water break as required, especially through this Floridian heat going on. And yeah,
And that young lady that Jair was talking about a moment ago, Sophia Salas, we're going to pause here for the first half water break. Polk State leads 2-0. We'll be right back on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Okay, for some reason,